Assalamu alaikum, grade 6. As you know, today we are starting a new chapter, that is mirror work. So, what is this chapter about? What, in your opinion, are some of the ways in which animals display their intelligence? Which animals do you feel are very intelligent? So, before starting this chapter, let's discuss about the intelligence of animals. We can define animal intelligence as the combination of skills and abilities that allow animals to live in and adapt to their specific environment. Animals possess the ability to adapt to their surroundings by learning to change their habits and behavior. Many species are capable of forming social groups. Uh, Now discuss some of the interesting facts about these animals. For example, squirrels fake hiding seeds when they know others are watching. In the same way, crows can construct hooks out of wire to use as tools. Chimpanzees have better short-term memories than humans. Bumblebees can solve some problem faster than computers. Astonishing. Rats feel empathy to their species companion. Honeybees can recognize faces. Magpies are self-aware. So these animals shows their intelligence in different way. In this chapter, it's an research of scientists that either the animals react when they show when they see themselves in front of camera. Do they notice the changes in their body or not? So there are several studies that attempt to test an animal intelligence. One of the most well tried is the self-recognition test, usually called the mirror self-recognition test. Marks are placed on the animal bodies and the animal can only see them if a mirror is used. Researchers observe whether or not the animal takes any notice of the marks. The passage explores the idea of animal intelligence, looking in particular at the mirror or self-recognition test and how it carries out. The purpose of the test is to judge whether or not an animal has self-awareness, and therefore we can call it intelligence. The best performers were chimpanzees and dolphins. They showed remarkable things, reactions in this test. Chimpanzee seems to perform well on the mirror test, but not necessarily other primates. Dolphins seems to be interested in marks on their bodies too. Several tests have been carried out on dolphins, and in particular, it was found that some dolphins use the mirror and others in particular and others reflective surface to study their marks more often when they had no mark. It must be difficult to test a dolphin in water, so maybe scientists find other ways of conducting such tests. We may find out in future. So that is the chapter. I hope you have enjoyed it. Now we are starting the comprehension section in which we have to answer the following question. The first question, the level 1 is, what is the test mentioned in the above passage that aims to assess an animal's intelligence? And the answer is mirror test. The mirror test or the self-recognition test. Question number 2, what equipment and process was used in test? The answer is a mirror was used and marks were placed on the animal's body. Question number 3, what were the researchers involved in the test observing? The researchers involved in the test are observing whether or not the animal takes any notice of the marks on its body. Question number 4. Which animal do not necessarily perform well in the test? And the answer is primates apart from chimpanzees, they haven't performed well. Question number 5 is how do dolphins respond to the test? And the answer is dolphin responds positively or dolphins respond well. Question number 6 is why is it difficult to test dolphin? Simply because the test has to be conducted underwater. So it's difficult for the people to take a test underwater. Maybe in future they will find some ways of testing, another ways of testing. Level 2. Why is the particular intelligence test mentioned in the account chosen? The self-recognition test is chosen because if an animal can recognize itself, it must have self-awareness and therefore we can say it has some level of intelligence. Moving from here, how do human beings express self-awareness? We have definitely we have sense of self and know that we have conscious thought and feelings and that we are separate individual from those around us. So by looking at the mirror or even by not looking at the mirror, we know we are different from others. How does mention the second argument? Question number 9 is the passage mentioned two possible arguments against the test. What is the first one? It could have been coincidence that animal was interested in the marks and therefore the response was not due to self-awareness. So it's not really necessary that because of the animals are aware of their self, they are coming again and again to see their reflection. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Mention the second argument. The second argument is another sense apart from self-awareness could have caused the animal to examine the markings. How does the test counter the two arguments? The researcher repeated the test several times to eliminate coincidence. They also applied invisible mark on animals and observed the result. So these are the sentences we have done. These are the comprehension section we have completed. And thank you.